Hello Pisces and welcome to Looking Glass Letterbox. This is your Ides of March yearly overview for 2019. And the reason I've decided to do my yearly overviews for the Ides of March is because Pisces season is rolling down. Aries season is getting ready to gear up, and that is a whole new trip around the sun, starting with Aries. It's grounded in the old Roman year or calendar, where March was the first month, kicking off the year with Aries, and it was a 10-month cycle. So I decided that that would be a remarkable and interesting and fun place to do my yearly overviews, as opposed to the turning of the current calendar year, because I wasn't prepared to do them in January. So this is an adapted take on the Fool's Journey reading that I'm applying for my overviews. And that is because in May of last year, I felt disconnected and disengaged and a little bit lost and disenchanted with life in general. And I needed something to spark my curiosity and my interest. And I came across the Fool's Journey tarot spread. And I just grabbed a regular deck of playing cards and did the draw with those for each of the major arcana cards. And it was fun, and it was interesting, and it was encouraging, and it was, curious, and I really enjoyed it. And it sort of sparked and reawakened my interest in tarot and the possibility of developing it further and, resulting in the launch of this channel as well. But then also I looked back on the entries a week or so ago, and it was so fascinating and interesting to remember what I thought the combination of the cards drawn meant at the time, and what they may have, foretold of or indicated might develop throughout the course of the year, or ideas that they inspired to employ throughout the course of the year. But now looking back on it almost a year later and seeing where, recognizing the card combinations in respect to their placements and how those resonate with how I've developed and grown throughout the year as time has passed is fascinating and interesting and curious. So I decided that I was definitely going to employ the Fool's Journey spread for my yearly overview. And also, if you would take care to, because this is a snapshot, this is only 7 cards out of the whole major arcana that we're questioning for our overview today. Definitely look at the other placements in your chart for your rising moon and Venus signs to get a more complex and nuanced and exciting map of what may be happening for your new zodiac year, getting ready to kick off. All right, Pisces, as Pisces season winds down and the waves begin to settle and our emotional sensitivities begin to rebalance. What does the Fool hold for Pisces this year? What new adventure is available? What new beginnings await Pisces in 2019? And we're going to ask the Lovers, what is happening in the sphere of relationships for Pisces? Relationships and commitments and connection. What awaits Pisces this year? And for the Chariot, what is Pisces moving forward this year? The Chariot requires your participation. It's not a passive energy. It requires you to actively align and proceed with intention what you've built up momentum behind. So what are you moving forward this year? And we're asking the Wheel of Fortune, what does the space between hold for Pisces this year? What does divine timing and destiny have in store for Pisces in 2019? Oops. What does divine timing hold for Pisces this year? Okay, and we're asking the Hanged Man, what will Pisces' greatest invention be this year? This is, the Hanged Man is about suspension and patience and consideration from new perspectives and new angles for increased nuance and understanding of circumstance and situation. So this is understanding something in a new light, from a new angle. And what does the star hold? What does hope hold for Pisces this season? This is Aquarius energy. So what is working behind the scenes on behalf of Pisces this year? And we are asking judgment. Sorry about that. Let me fix this. We're asking judgment. What will Pisces' aha moment be? What will be Pisces' wake-up call in 2019? All right, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have informing the deck. Fear. 9 of Swords. Pisces is going to be addressing their intellectual understanding and concept of what they are afraid of, their inhibitions, their limitations that they've decided apply to them and to the world outside. So their understanding, their intellectual understanding of story and memory and communication and aspects of perspective and perception that they allow to prohibit them from being active and optimistic and engaged, the things that they let diminish them. All right, that is what Pisces is going to be addressing this year. Excellent. Addressing fear and releasing it so that you can move forward. All right, so what new beginnings await Pisces this year? What new adventure is opening up? 5 of Coins, 5 of Pentacles. So this is about adversity. It's about resources. It's about our community, connection to resources and community. This is worry and sadness. Okay, feeling a bit left out in the cold. Having your support not coming from where you think it will. Having to reconsider what is actually a resource. Having to reconsider what actually is the community of support that you have available to you. 5s are a point of adversity that are in service of further growth. We are supposed to meet the adversity at number 5 in order to gain more experience and more understanding and more of a nuanced perception and perspective of the course that we are embarking upon, of the journey that we are on. We're not supposed to ignore this and push it out of the way. This does not exist to defeat us. That's not why this adversity is here. This adversity is here for us to learn from and to process and to grow from. Okay? So that is the journey that you are on. Finding where your resources are, finding where your community is, in the places that you don't expect them to be. So this is about discovery. All right, this is not being left alone and abandoned. This is about going on a journey of discovery of where you belong, of who your people are, of what your resources are, of a new world. All right, it's not the same old, same old. It's not the world that you have known. It's discovery of a brand new existence, of a brand new culture, of a brand new sphere of influence and experience. Okay, that's crazy exciting. Intimidating, sure, but crazy exciting. And in your relationships and commitments and connection, 3 of Cups. All right, friendship, camaraderie, sisterhood, brotherhood, joyful bounty, and friendship. So your connections, those people that hold similar perspectives and just get you. They just get you and know where you're coming from because they come from a similar place. So they understand on a level that other people, even other friends, can't. If they just don't get you, if they don't come from that same sphere of perspective, they don't get it all the way. And everybody needs that person that does just get you. So connecting to that and engaging and checking in with that, not keeping it around you and cleaving to it permanently as you go throughout your day, but consistently checking back in to rebalance yourself and to reconnect, to settle so that you can carry on, especially if you're endeavoring and embarking upon an adventure into new realms. All right, and then what you're moving forward with the Chariot is, all right, you're having patience and contemplating the development of something that is a long-term investment. This is a slow-moving energy. It is related to the Chariot. It's based in faith in times where there's tension. Not necessarily negative tension, but sometimes just the tension of time. This is this allowing something the space it requires to grow of its own volition so that it can come to a point of fruition later on. It's not ready yet, but it's on its way, and you are allowing it to develop and to bloom and to reach the point of fruition and giving it the space and time that it needs to do that. Okay, and also the attention by maintaining it and nurturing it. The 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. So what does destiny and divine timing hold for Pisces this year? What's happening in the space between? Okay, the 8 of Swords. All right, so you are at a point of the time arriving for you to address those things that you've been ignoring. All right, those ideas and thoughts and stories and opinions that you've been neglecting to attend to because they make you anxious or they make you uncomfortable or they make you fearful. The time has come for you to address those so that you can navigate your way out of that point of stagnancy and stillness. It's time to move. It's time to take action. Absolutely. And you're at a time where you are prepared to do that and in a circumstance where you have to do that. This is inevitable change. The time has come where you must deal with these things. And actively engaging and participating is going to be a lot less uncomfortable than resisting. Resistance is going to make this more difficult. Acknowledging and actively participating in the process will be more beneficial to you, because either way, the time is turning, the course is changing, the time has come. All right, and this is going to be your greatest invention, Pisces. Okay, and this is the the Page of Pentacles. Lovely. So this is the preparation of growth and development and investment and prosperous plans and blueprints and offering possibly a job, investing in a new home, investing in something material and practical, earthly energy. All right, so it's related to the 7 here. You've been investing something and it's going to progress to the next point where it's going to level up into a new sphere of existence. You're going to gain establishment and fulfillment. And this is the point at which it's time to plan for next level ambition. All right, and this is coming up under the Hanged Man. So this is with a brand new understanding, a brand new perspective on what this means, on how this applies. All right, glorious. And what does the Star hold for Pisces? What does hope hold for Pisces? What's working behind the scenes? Is the King of Pentacles. This is the empire builder. All right, this is authority and steady entrepreneurial energy. This is quiet, loyal dedication. This is the knowing and the nurturing and the resources and the appreciation working behind the scenes in your favor to help bring this to fruition. So this is allowing the time to work in your favor, time and space to work on your behalf. Okay, and then this is what is going to be Pisces' wake-up call this year. What is Pisces' aha moment? The 5 of Wands. So conflict from outside of yourself, challenge. Again, active adversity challenge, or conflict that you must find a way to navigate through for your own benefit to reach the next stage of growth. So this isn't meant to defeat you. This isn't meant just to be in your way to hurt you. This is meant for you to engage with, to problem solve, to troubleshoot, and to work your way through to get to the Six of Wands, to get to victory, so that you can pursue further forward on your course of action. All right? So that's the aha moment, is that you're going to realize that this isn't here to defeat you. This isn't here just to be a problem. The adversity and the challenge is there for you to engage, to help be a benefit to you, to work in your favor, to apply and expand your knowledge and your understanding of circumstance and situation and application. Okay? All right, Pisces, I'm going to draw 3 good luck charms for you. And this is just to keep in mind when you need that little something extra, you know, that little turn of phrase, that little spark of inspiration, that little, you know, strange or innovative idea to bring something next level, or to change the course into something better, something more interesting anyway. And also I am opening up my calendar to do personal reading videos like this one. So it can be a variation on the Fool's Journey reading. It can be monthly reading or weekly reading. So if you are interested in that, information on that and the services that I am providing, you can contact me at looking.glass.letterbox@gmail.com. That will also be listed in the description if you would like more information for that. Also, subscribe and ring the bell for notification when new content is posted on the channel. I have the Good Fortune St. Patrick's Day Lucky Duck readings being posted for St. Patrick's Day, as well as the full moon reading on the 20th for the vernal equinox. It is the worm moon in Libra. That's coming up, so definitely subscribe to be notified when those videos become available. And your first good luck charm is the golden egg. Beautiful. The unstruck sound. This is spirit energy. So this is significant. This is the message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. So within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. Okay, so turn down the static, turn down the noise, turn down the distraction so that you can tap in to what resonates for you, to what is authentic for you, to what it is that you have inside that it's time to express. Okay, so it needs warmth, it needs quiet and time to unfold. There's no rushing or pushing or grasping. Okay, you have Pentacles energy very active in your overview here. So that is time and space to allow for the becoming. Okay, so find a place that you can rest in peace or meditation, or introspection or contemplation. When your mind begins to settle and your breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engage with the energy, this energy. It's an advanced practice of becoming intimate with your essence and comfortable with your own vulnerability. Okay, so it's very tender energy, it's an energy full of gratitude, and knowing that you're on your way to improvement and to realization. Okay, so it's allowing you to listen to the message inside of you and to tap into that thing that's been so quiet for so long, but that will resonate and will make you feel that sense of wholeness and belonging and knowing that you may have been disconnected from for quite some time. Okay, so that's the golden egg energy to keep in your pocket and to apply as you need to. And this is starfish. Beautiful. I love starfish energy. It is, it's water energy, so it's emotional. It can tend to be a little bit shallow because the starfish, the attention that it received is so much reliant on simply its appearance. and it's an exquisite beauty. It's lovely. It's beautiful and alluring. But the attention that it gains is somewhat superficial or shallow. There's deeper callings that the starfish is connected to, but most people only see the surface beauty or the surface allure of it because it does attract attention. When this is in balance, it's uplifting and artistic and expressive. When it's out of balance, it gossips and it feels empty. To bring it into balance, connect with positive friends. So the starfish is a natural and exquisite beauty, mesmerizing beauty. Being around someone with this energy is thrilling, kind of like you've been put under a spell of divinity. The problem is that the starfish is reliant a little bit too heavily on what they look like or what other people think of them, and have been for a long while, so that they may have forgotten their deeper callings. So when this card comes up, it's important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearances? Or am I interested based on something a little bit more substantial, a little bit more valuable? So what dreams have you put aside to please others? Reconnect with your own purpose and your own significance, as opposed to divorcing yourself from that and only applying yourself to the dreams of others. All right? Only existing for the purpose of your benefit to other people and not connecting to your grander purpose, and that inner treasure that you hold to offer. And then your third good luck charm is fire ant energy. Beautiful. Again, fire energy. And this is aggressive, rigid thinking and following orders. When it's in balance, it's thoughtful and disciplined. When it's out of balance, it argues, is excessive with excessive heat and gossips. To bring it into balance, solo time and walks at night. So reconnecting with your individual path, and you on your own, as opposed to you as a part of the group. When this energy flares up, it kind of happens without you noticing. It's the force that attracts people to situations that feed imbalance rather than those that counter imbalance. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators. It's so easy to get caught up in the chatter. It starts with one comment and then another comment, and then all of a sudden the conversation is set and it takes on a life of its own, and it's hard to reel yourself back from that without telling everyone, could just be quiet, can we talk about something else, and being that abrupt in the situation because it's so pervasive and insidious in the way that it begins. We don't notice that it's beginning until we're all wound up in it. Okay, so there are a few, gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or a situation, and that only makes things worse. You don't need to be so focused on somebody else and what somebody else is doing that you are negligent of what you want to be doing and what is important to you. So how do you break free from that drama and cool down? Fire ant energy is surprisingly sensitive. So as soon as you find some shade, find some time alone, disengage from the group, and take a nice peaceful walk in the shade or in the evening, that you're remarkably responsive in that respect. So when you find yourself caught up in this, extract yourself from it, find some alone time, find some shade, and cool down to disengage and realign. Okay? Beautiful Pisces, that is all that I have for you today. Again, if you are interested in the services that I will be opening up for April, contact me at looking.glass.letterbox@gmail.com. That is also listed in the description. And subscribe and ring the bell for notifications for when new content is posted. Have a good one, and Happy New Year, Pisces. See you on St. Patrick's Day for the Lucky Duck reading. Bye-bye.